So now we're back. This is a 2 day job. So we're about to head down to the dock and do the dock, but we left off yesterday over here on the deck, and we did all the wood furniture. We cleaned the deck completely, and we did the windows on the front side, that back side where we did the deck. We did all the windows back there. So we're just going to finish up real quick here this morning before we head down to the dock by doing the windows in the front and by cleaning this wooden fence over here, as you can see where I've already started. But we got Alfred over here working on the windows in the front. This window's hard to get to with the squeegee, obviously, because of this big, gigantic, massive tree that is growing right in front of it. But Alfred's doing a good job of getting it squeegeed off real good. And, you know, I've already hit it with the J-rod and rinsed it off with the water and soap, and we scrubbed it with the soap and water, and then now we're squeegeeing it, applying the squeegee to it to dry it off. Like I say, difficult to get to that thing. We're doing the best we can with it. It was covered in gunk. It was covered in straight up garbage, and so now it looks a whole lot better than it did before we came. And so we'll finish all the windows on this side, and around the back there are 2 more windows over there, and then there's 5 small windows on the side over here. We'll finish all those up, head down to the dock, and we'll get back with you there. Okay, we are back again today at the house we started to do yesterday up here. We did the deck and the windows up there, and those spider webs. We left here yesterday. We had cleaned off the entire deck up there. Big deck, pretty big job. We did a real good job. We restored the wooden furniture up there, and we're back again today. Those spider webs are back on those rails, on those railings we cleaned yesterday. Those spider webs are back this morning. I mean, they're back. And I called the owner, I called customer, let her know that those spider webs are back, and she needs to get an exterminator out here, or she's going to have the same situation that we're cleaning up now. It's going to be just as bad a week from now if she doesn't get an exterminator out here. So I called her. I let her know. It's now up to her. Alfred has already started on the dock, is where we're working at now. And we did a walkthrough for you guys. And this is just, look at all this gunk on the I don't know what you use, the surface of the dock, the deck of the dock deck. So Alfred is working on this side. He's getting started over here, and he's off to a real good start. I don't know if you can see this, but if you go down this thing, you can see how it's just disgusting. And this is the part that Alfred has already done here, and that's looking pretty good. You can see, yeah, you can see how the spiderweb removal tool is just taking it off of there, and you can see that. How we're going to get all of that area that's over the water, I do not know. We will get as much of it as we can, and we have to make sure we don't pull the pole completely out of the other pole. Pull that pole out a little too far there, so stick that back in there, and don't try to reach too much. Don't overextend the pole, because it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
Yeah, safety wise, I got you.
Yeah, and plus we can go over to that edge of the ground over there and maybe get some of that. Okay. But like I say, it ain't worth it. It's not. And now your removal tool is all wet. I don't know if it'll be effective.
I got another one in the bag.
Okay, we'll change it out, because I don't know if a wet removal tool will be effective on this stuff. But you can see this is really bad. This stuff is nasty. These spider webs all over the deck, or the dock. This thing's covered with them, man. But we're about to get started knocking it out. I don't know if you can see all these spider webs, but in Central Texas, where we're at, these docks, especially on the lakes, they got several lakes out here in Central Texas, and it's good for us because, you know, the homes these are very wealthy people And you can't afford to live in a house like that, um, and have a boat like that with a couple of jet skis back here, with a dock like this on a lake like this, uh, if you're broke. So, we typically charge for a job like this between $1,500 and $2,000. Usually about $1,500 we'll do a job like this, and that's what we're charging for this job here today. Um, they've got people working on trees. They've got people working on. There was a guy working on the boat yesterday, and they've got guys out here cutting the trees, trimming the trees back. So I think they're just, preparing to move into this house, and they want to get it cleaned up. Either that, or they're selling it and they want to get it cleaned up. One of the two. But boy, those spider webs up there are just disgusting. But we are going to get them cleaned up, and we'll come back after a bit. I just want to show you what we brought down off this dock. You can see all of this crap here came down off that dock. All this junk, all this gunk. This is spider webs that have come down off the dock. You can see it everywhere. It's all over the place. Alfred's getting some more down from up here. It actually looks a lot better already. And for people who think that they're going to go out and buy a pressure washing machine and DIY a job like this, thinking that the pressure washing machine is going to do the work for you and it's just going to be a breeze, you're going to hold that wand and clean up this dock, that's not happening. That's not going to happen at all. We're busting our humps, and this is what we get paid for. This is, this is what we brought down. This is what I brought down. Just my last sweep across that area up there, and I'm just getting started on that last outer beam. That last outer beam out there, I'm just getting started on that. So, this is not something that, I don't know if you can see all the spider webs in here. We're not getting paid to clean the boat, but I'll probably clean that off anyway. Just because, and then here, spider webs there's a spider hanging in the web right there. And that's how it is. When we bring down the spider webs, a lot of times we bring down the spiders with them, and they're crawling. I just had to tell Alfred, hey, right here, on your chest, there was a spider crawling up his chest, and I had to tell him because that spider was on the move, crawling right up his chest. And that's what happens with this stuff is, we bring down the spider webs from up there, and we got to do the insides of these things too, as you can see up there. On the insides, we've done the outsides, but the insides of these things also have to be done. See, up there, all that. So this is one heck of a job. This is a $900 job just for this dock alone because it is so disgusting. But we're doing it for about $6 because it's part of a package. They had us do the deck up there, as you guys saw earlier. the deck and then the wooden furniture and all that stuff. So as part of a package, we reduce the prices for people, and we probably reduce the prices way too much. But you know, I'm trying to get that. Look, we love the repeat business, but you can't get a repeat customer until he hires you the first time. So in order to get that customer to hire us the first time, I like to give them a big price break, so that hopefully they'll become a repeat customer, and that's the name of the game for me. That's the way I look at it. So that's why I give people their first time with us. I'll give them a price break like that, like $900 to do this deck. We'll do it for $600. That dock up there, the dock we do for $600. The deck that we did up there, we did that for about $300, and that deck was a big deck. That's probably, if I were just coming out just to do the deck, it'd be $600 for that deck. It was a huge deck. The furniture, probably about $500-600, maybe $400. We did it for $300. We did the deck for $300. And then the windows for another $300. So for a total of $1,500. We're giving price breaks on each individual surface that we clean as part of a package. So give us a call and we'll come out and take care of you. Hill Country Pressure Washing and Carpet Cleaning. Now, taking up where we left off, we have used the spiderweb removal tools. There's Alfred sitting up there. He is taking a water break, and I was taking a water break with him, but I just want to show you guys that this is not the finished product, but this is what it looks like now after using the spiderweb removal tool and manually taking down the spider webs from these rafters and the ceiling and these rafters underneath this dock, or overhead, top of this, up on top of this dock. I'm tired, sorry. But now the spiderweb removal tool, there's some of the stuff that doesn't get off, but we're about to apply some water, a heavy volume of water using a J-rod, and we're about to apply water and let the pressure washing machine and the J-rod tip do the rest of this for us, because we've done all that we can do using the spiderweb removal tool. But as you can see, hopefully you can see it. I think you probably can. There's a big difference in, we used it on this wall. This wall was covered with spider webs. We got them all off with the spiderweb removal tool. All these rafters up here were just thick, disgusting, covered with spider webs. And you can see on the ground here, this on the floor of the dock, all this gunk, all this garbage laying on the dock. That came all from up on the rafters. And I'll show you as we come out here. I think you'll be able to see the difference in, I don't know if you can see that or not, but that looks a lot better than it did when we started. And that's all manual, physical manual labor. That's why I say people who want to DIY this thing and do it yourself think they're going to go get a pressure washing machine. Pressure washing machine is not going to reach up there. Pressure washing machine is not going to get up there. You got to get an extension pole like these to do that manually. And then after that, you take your pressure washing machine, and hopefully you have enough knowledge to get yourself a J-rod or an extension wand that extends about 18 feet. And you can apply some pressure on that thing. Now, we have a 18-foot extension wand, but I'm not going to bring that out. I'm going to rely on a high volume of water, not a high pressure, but a high volume of water to get those spider webs, the rest of them that are up there. They're not really any more spider webs up there. We got all those. What's left up there are those little white spiders' nests. And I think by applying, normally we apply a high volume of water using the J-rod, and that'll get those off there. So we'll see you when we're done with that and see how it looks.
Alrighty, Alan's finishing up the floor now. Everything's been done. As you can see, the sun is hitting the water and causing a reflection, and you can tell just how good it cleaned up. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we also got to rinse off the jet ski. The spider webs, when you hit it, clean it from the top, they all fall down. So the debris. So we have to rinse it off. And I'm moving it. Yeah, I'm recording.
Thunder? Never mind.
No, it's not thunder. So I'll get in close so you can see it. Look at that. Again, cleaning off any residue from the spider web. And there's always a lot. I would say there's probably about 10 pounds of spiderweb nest. You got brown recluse. You have black widow. And then you'll also have a white spider that eats those spiders. But there's none out here. This has already been cleaned. The furniture's been cleaned. There's a house straight ahead. This thing was probably about 10, 11 years it hadn't been cleaned. There was an attempt made some time ago, but don't know who that was. There you go. Got to give Alan some more slack. We run about 100, or between 100 and 200 high pressure hose. All those spider webs are all gone. By 99%. Residue from the spider web wash.
That's it.
Alrighty. Hill Country pressure washing and carpet cleaning. Alan, you have something to say?
Huh?
Yeah, I know. Yes, we're done.
Yeah.
Smile.
We're gonna do a walkthrough. We're still gonna do a walkthrough. So I want to make one last walkthrough video. We did a walkthrough before, and I want to do a walkthrough after the whole thing. That's coming up. Hey, I am exhausted, but as promised, I said I was gonna, when we finish this project, I was gonna do another walk around. We did a walk through, a walk around before to show you how it looked before, and now I'm gonna do a walk through to show you how it looks after we have finished. I think the last time on the walkthrough, showing you the before pictures, I think it started at the house. Because we finished on the dock, I'm gonna do this walkthrough. I'm gonna start on the dock. And I hope you can see the difference here hope the camera's picking this up, because we did a magnificent job on this dock. This thing was filthy. It was disgusting, covered with spider webs. Everything in here was just covered with spider webs. And right now, I don't know, I guess because of the position of the sun, and somebody lied to us in school, because we were told that when the sun is up on this side of the world, the moon is up on the other side of the world. But we got the sun out, and I don't know if you can see the moon right there, but we got the sun over here. We got the sun over here, and the moon is right there. So if the world is really round, what are they seeing on the other side of the world? Nothing? No moon, no sun? Because we got them both. That's enough about that. I digress. Anyway, we're going to do a walkthrough starting at the dock here. And hopefully you can see this. Hopefully the camera's picking this up, because it looks now to be immaculate in here. This dock is, baby, it's clean. Even the old wooden chair, we cleaned that up. But that's the least of our worries when we started on this, because this thing was just covered in gunk, covered in spider webs. And now, hopefully you can see this, because now what we got is a lovely dock with a nice wooden table, the color that it should actually be. And we've got a dock that, you know, is just immaculate. You know, this was, I'm going to say it, this was the toughest dock we've ever done. This thing is big. It's a big dock, houses a boat and 2 jet skis over there. And this thing is massive. And the spider webs looked like no one had cleaned this dock in probably, I don't know, 5 years or something since anybody cleaned it. But this wall was covered with spider webs, and now you can see it's a nice clean wall. The ceiling and the rafters are free. They're spider web free. I even cleaned the boat. I didn't do a deep clean on the boat and the jet skis, but they were filthy, so I went ahead and cleaned them off. I didn't charge for that. The little tables are clean, all the chairs. Those chairs are a dingy color. They will only come so clean, but hope you're following all this. I know I'm moving the camera around pretty fast, but I just wanted to show how good this dock came out. Because I'll tell you what, there were spider webs galore everywhere. And now, not. Now, gone. Okay, we're going to move on up the hill. We also did the chairs over here. I told them I'd do these chairs for them. These wooden chairs, and then the rest of the wooden furniture up on the deck we also did. We're going to go up here and show you the finished product of the deck. And I'll go ahead and bring this wand up here while I'm at it and pull this up, if I can, without getting caught on rocks. Alfred, if you could pull that hose up for me, that would be great. because then there'd be two of us pulling it and less chance of getting it caught on something. If you could pull that up, that'd be wonderful.
Got it.
While I drag up the other end of the...
I'll try to get it away from you. He came over.
I don't want you to get away from me. I just want these pulled up.
Yeah.
Here, I got to finish the walk around.
Okay. I'll go ahead and get it.
Okay. I am beat. I'm exhausted. $1,500 for this job. And this is like a $2,000 job. Easy. But the stairs are clean. We did a good job getting rid of all these spider webs. And as I told the lady this morning, I called her and let her know that we cleaned out all these spider webs yesterday, and overnight they kind of came back. But we cleaned them again today, the spider webs that were in these railings here. Cleaned them again today. This is now the patio area off the kitchen, I guess that is, yeah. And so they've got a patio area out here, and the chairs, the furniture, and the patio area itself looking much cleaner. The windows looking clean, looking really good, except for those windows up there, which we couldn't really reach them. So they're just gonna have to live with that. See, spider webs trying to come back already. I'm gonna knock that down. They'll just have to rebuild, because I'm not gonna just leave that. Okay. Jeez. These spider webs. We cleaned this furniture. We cleaned all of this. And I don't know if you remember what this looked like yesterday, but it was disgusting. And this furniture was all gray, you know, and this table was all gray, dingy gray looking. So we cleaned it off, cleaned it up. Now it looks like wood again, and it's clean to the touch. The deck looks fabulous. This table here and these lounge chairs looking magnificent. And those little wooden stumps and the table over here, well, 3 tables over here. We cleaned them all up. And this area is looking really, really good. And the windows we did as well. As you can see, the windows are nice and clean. Squeaky clean. Clean those off. And they're looking real nice now. And patio area looking really good. So we're all done with this. We even cleaned like the fascia around at the top there. We did that. We didn't really have to do that, and then the windows on this side looking real good. And the stairs coming up looking real good, nice and clean. So hopefully they'll be happy with this. Hello. Hopefully they'll be happy with this. Hopefully you'll be happy with this job, because we worked our tails off on this. So hopefully they like it. I think they will. I mean, how you gonna not like this? It's clean, even the tables and chairs and just everything. The windows looking good over here. On this side where the lady just went in the front there, that's the maid, I believe. We cleaned up all of this as well. Yeah, all of this, the windows looking real nice. All that. This wooden fence here, we cleaned it up. See, this wooden fence was looking pretty nasty, and got that cleaned up as well. All the windows on the side are nice and clean. And all windows looking really good. Really happy with the way it came out. Let me take you on around here. Sorry if the camera's bouncing, but again, I'm exhausted. Whew. Windows looking real nice. The windows looking good. So we're going around here, and we can see that the windows here on this side looking really good. Really good, really nice and clean. So, yeah, trying to keep this camera steady, but you can see the windows nice and clean, looking good, looking good. Then we come around here on this side, and they didn't want us to clean the house, just the windows and the deck and the dock and the furniture, and that's it. So that's all we did. But again, those windows are looking fabulous. They're looking fabulous. And these windows around here looking real good, except for that one. Ooh, we missed Alfred. Yes. Did you take the machine apart? Yes. We missed a window, big time. We big time missed a window.
Okay. Bring it right here. Pick it up.
Yeah, we missed a window big time right there. We just completely missed that whole side. Let's fire it up and finish that window. This is why I do the walkarounds, though, just in case we miss anything. So now we will hook this all back up, knock those windows out, and we're out of here, because that's it. So, Hill Country Pressure Washing Carpet Cleaning, you want it clean, give us a call. We clean it inside and out.